SUV brand, GWM EV brand, GWM Pickup brand, and the Way SUV brand. We also have our own key components such as engines, transmissions, way through the 19 subsidiaries worldwide. I believe that we plan to launch Haval and the GWM EV in near future in India. As part of GWM globalization strategy, India is our key strategic market, which is a huge development potential, and also soon will become the third largest auto market in the world in our mind. So will GWM have been preparing our investment, for India since last year. Maharashtra has become a preferred choice, and given the strong industrial base, supporting facilities, infrastructures, and the further business policy, we plan to investment close to $1 billion for India in this manner. So our first step will be investment in vehicle manufacturing and sampling plant, through the acquisition of the Talegaon factory, GM India. So we expect to employ more than 3,000 employees within 5 years, which also including our audit center in India, where we plan to add more and the new functions and the new investment. Additionally, we are also working on the investment plan to set up the battery manufacturing plant and electric drive plant in India. We believe with our plan and the investment will contribute to development of the state and generate more job for local. Lastly, what I want to say is GWM has regarded itself as the member of the Maharashtra in the pandemic. Has tried to do a little bit in providing the food, engines, food product to the most of needed, family in Pune regions. We shall continue to do our best under the umbrella of the GWM for humanity. Despite the current pandemic, our senior management is still very confident, for potential and the reliance of the Indian economy, and stand by the government of the Maharashtra for the well-being of the people. So again, thank you for your patient hearing, and look forward to meeting you with the other leader of Maharashtra and the earliest possible. Namaskar. Thank you.
Thank you.
CEO MIDC to sign the MOU with Mr. Parker. Our next MOU is being signed with PMI Electromobility Solutions, a joint venture company with Foton China. PMI Electromobility Solutions Private Limited is a manufacturer of zero-emission commercial vehicles and has a technical tie-up with Vacuum Foton Motors, China, which is one of the largest commercial vehicle manufacturers in the world, having sold more than 7 million commercial vehicles so far. We welcome this investment and hope to extend all possible support for the companies to set up operations in the state. Now we request Mr. Satish K. Jain for his brief remarks.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks to Udhavji and Subhash Desai for giving such a good platform for the industry. We, as a PMI and Foton, plan to make zero-emission vehicle for Indian market. This vehicle will be totally localized during the course of time. Initially, we are already supplying the buses to various parts of country. I hope with the support of Maharashtra government, we will be able to give the employment to more than 1,500 people during the course of time. Thank you to everyone, and thank you for giving all the support. And we will be starting our factory within the next 8 to 9 months. Thank you so much.
And now I would request Mr. Satish K. Jain, Managing Director and Industries, to sign it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We will be signing our next MOU with STEC, a South Korean corporation in the business of manufacturing automotive speakers, TV, display speakers, and earphones and headphones. As per the state's new industrial policy, ESDM has been identified as one of the thrust sectors. This MOU really signifies our commitment in ensuring all necessary support for an expeditious investment journey and commencement of business operations in the stage in strategic sectors such as these with partners such as STEC. Now I would request Ms. Kim Lee for her brief remarks.
Yeah, good evening. I'm Emily from Korea and I'm here to represent Aztec. So Aztec was established in 1971 in Korea. We provide total sound solution based on the leading acoustic technology. We were listed on Kosdaq in 2003. And we established factory in Malaysia, USA, Vietnam, and China, Cambodia, and finally we plan to set factory up in India. We plan to invest 120 CR and employ 1,100 local staffs. We require 20,000 square meter land under MIDC, and we really believe MIDC will support us a lot without any hurdle. Thank you so much.
For bringing more welfare to 2/5 of the world population is coming. When we think the COVID-19 virus, China and India are fighting against it together. President Xi Jinping said it is imperative to comprehensively step up international cooperation so that humanity as one could win the battle against such a major infectious disease. The Indian side responded positively. Prime Minister Modi sent a condolence letter to President Xi Jinping, and we appreciate it very much. China has shared the epidemic prevention and control experience with India, and the Chinese institutions and the charity organizations have provided anti-epidemic donations to India. Together, China and India have interpreted what it means to build a community with shared future for mankind. And this year marks the 70th anniversary for China-India diplomatic relations. And our relations are now standing at a new historical starting point. At present, both China and India are in a crucial period of development. Fundamental interests of both countries to maintain stable and healthy development of bilateral relations. China and India are the largest developing countries and the emerging economies. Development is the common goal of China and India. The development and growth of China and India are the general trend and an important opportunity for each other. Both China and India have huge market potential and strong economic complementarities. The two sides could achieve mutual benefits and win-win results through cooperation. Maharashtra is one of the most active areas of economic development in India. Previously, it has already attracted many Chinese companies to invest, including higher, media, sunny heavy industry, Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, and the Bank of China. And today we have witnessed the signing of MOUs for cooperation between Great Wall Automobile, Hengli, and the Futian Group and the Maharashtra government. Here I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the Maharashtra government for its support and assistance to the Chinese enterprises here. We support Chinese enterprises to invest in India, and we also hope that Maharashtra could continuously exert its unique advantages to provide Chinese companies with more convenient government services and good legal protection to create a fair, transparent, and open business environment. I hope there will be new examples for further deepening China-India pragmatic cooperation in Maharashtra. Currently, the world is facing a major change that has not been seen in a century. China and India should play the role of stabilizers. We hope China and India could join hands, implement the consensus of our leaders, and transmit it to all levels, and then China and India will be able to achieve dragon-elephant dancing together and create a brighter future for both of us. With these words, I thank you again and hope all the success in Maharashtra. Namaskar.
Thank you, CC, Ambassador Weidong. Your words will definitely encourage and strengthen the relationship between Maharashtra and China. Now, I would like to request Mr. Gavin Che, Consul General of Singapore, to offer his remarks. Mr. Gavin.
Good evening, Chief Minister and Industry Minister. I'm very happy to witness the signing of the MOU this evening and congratulate the Maharashtra government for the success of the ceremony. Since the topic is on investment, I would like to take this opportunity to highlight that in 2018, Singapore and Maharashtra has established the Maharashtra-Singapore Joint Committee. This is a platform to expedite and facilitate mutually beneficial investment project in Maharashtra. I hope the Maharashtra government will continue to use this to expedite the projects between the two countries. On this, I would just like to highlight that as we moved out of COVID-19, both the Singapore government and I'm sure the Maharashtra government are also looking way to restore business activity while minimizing health risks. And we are happy to work with the Maharashtra government to collaborate and partner each other, sharing our experiences so that investment and economic activities for both Maharashtra and Singapore can continue. We take a long-term view of Maharashtra and will be keen to continue to invest in Maharashtra if there are commercially viable projects. On another angle, given the COVID-19 world, we believe that building healthy and environmentally friendly cities are the way to go, since both Mumbai and Singapore are big cities. We believe that, and the studies have shown, how we build an environment impacts the decisions made by people. And in this, we can make both cities a better place for people to live, work, and play, and not overburden the environment nor the medical facilities. Singapore is also positioning itself for high-value manufacturing hub. In fact, 20% of Singapore's GDP comes from manufacturing. We believe this is another area that Maharashtra and Singapore can work together. And on the point of logistics, we have already invested in JNPT, a container port by PSA International, that will provide a key hub and key node for Maharashtra to be the logistic hub supporting manufacturing as well as import and export of other materials in and out of Maharashtra. On that note, I look forward, even during this period, to continue working with the Maharashtra government on new economic projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. You will always remain a very dear friend of Maharashtra. Thank you again. Recently, South Korea is emerging as one of the largest strategic investment partner for Maharashtra. Now I would like to request Mr. Dong-Yong Kim, the Consul General of South Korea, to briefly offer his remarks. I think Mr. Kim is not contactable. We'll move ahead. I would like to request the Consul General of United States of America, Mr. David Rahn, who is actively participating in all our discussions, roundtable conferences and Zoom meetings and offering very valuable suggestions. Mr. David Rahn, we are eagerly waiting for your brief remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Industries Principal Secretary Reddy, for inviting me and Ambassador Jester to today's Magnetic Maharashtra MOU signing ceremony. Ambassador Jester was, of course, in attendance at Magnetic Maharashtra 1.0 in February 2018. Unfortunately, he had another commitment today, but he asked me to convey his appreciation for the invitation. I also want to thank Minister Desai, Dr. Anbalagan, and Mr. Gagrani for continuing to be terrific friends of U.S. companies in the Maharashtra government. Over the past almost 3 months since the COVID-19 outbreak prompted the nationwide lockdown, the state and municipal authorities of Maharashtra and Mumbai have been instrumental in helping U.S. companies navigate the difficult terrain of a lockdown, and we immensely appreciate this partnership. The United States enjoys a very productive relationship with the state of Maharashtra, most of which is due to outstanding ties between businesses and people, but also due to the positive relationship between the state government and the U.S. consulate here in Mumbai. I have enjoyed my first 10 months here in Mumbai, and I was glad to inherit great relationships with leaders like Minister Desai, who has been our chief guest at our Independence Day event in the past. I had planned on inviting Chief Minister Thackeray to be our chief guest this year, but unfortunately, we will not be doing an Independence Day event this summer. I hope that we'll be able to reschedule it in the not too distant future. In addition to engendering the cancellation of several important annual events, the COVID-19 outbreak and the ensuing economic crisis offer the world an opportunity to rethink how we've been doing business. In particular, numerous business and political leaders in Mumbai and around Western India have told me India has an opportunity to make key structural reforms to increase its competitiveness. Many of these economic reforms, including land and labor reform, will take place at the state level. The United States stands ready to assist the federal and state governments, including Maharashtra, to identify what these reforms should be based on, including based on conversations we've had with outstanding partners such as USISPF. I'm excited about the MOU signed today between the Maharashtra government and USISPF and ExxonMobil, and look forward to hearing more about them. These agreements will continue to deepen business ties between my country and your state. Thanks again very much for inviting me today.
Thank you, Mr. David. Despite the overwhelming and daunting calamity which we are facing, the entire globe is facing, even during this pandemic, the Honorable Chief Minister has kept our focus on various strategic issues of the state government in order to keep the development wheel going. And one of these initiatives, very critical, because our state is known for its industrial and business progressive and pragmatic policies. We are blessed with the directions and inputs given by our Honorable Chief Minister. May I request our Chief Minister, Shri Uddhavji Thackeray, to give his speech on this occasion. Sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This magnetic March Summit organized by the Industrial Department and our international family across the world is a personification of the spirit of the human race. Even as we face the challenge of Corona, we know one thing clearly, that we must not give up or give in. I have watched many of your home countries give a tough fight to COVID. Let me extend my deepest sympathies and a sense of unity and strength to all countries around the world fighting COVID in their own measure. This battle has been raging on for 6 months, and let me tell you, we are truly together in this as one human race. We stand together. We have seen challenges, wars, epidemics, and financial crisis, but our world has always emerged stronger than before. This is our chance to do so again. Our MOUs today don't only signify a regular understanding between the industry and the state. It is no longer simply an investment of capital. This is an investment of faith, and it signifies a moment that reminds me of Neil Armstrong's famous lines on his moon landing. A small step for man, a huge leap for mankind. Similarly, this exchange of the MOU is a small sign on paper, but symbolizes our intent as mankind to begin again. Maharashtra is traditionally a land of progress, innovation, positive disruption, saints and warriors alike. We are truly blessed with not only tradition, but also rich geography and warm, hardworking citizens. And more so, we are blessed with friends like you who invest faith in us. Today, I am indeed pleased to announce that we have signed over 16,000 crores worth of MOUs, and I want to offer my gratitude to our key investor who will invest another 8,000 crores in the coming months. From our end, we will ensure every form of assistance from the state for setting up your facilities without any hurdles. Today, as we proudly partner with the World Association of Investment Promotion Agencies and US-India Partnership Forum, I can safely say this partnership will take all of us a long way ahead. Sustainable development, jobs for local youth, skill development, and prosperity of the state and industries is what we must achieve. As a state, we have always met and often surpassed the need of the industries, and we will always do so. When history reads chapters on the efforts to begin again by humanity, this moment will be remembered by all. I thank Minister Subhash Desai, Aditi Thackeray, CS Chief Secretary Ajay Mehta ji, Principal Secretaries Venugopal Reddy ji, Bhushan Gadrani ji, NIDC CEO Anbalram ji, and our team from the industry department for their efforts that have helped us in winning your confidence. Let us lead the way together for a stronger, safer, better world for all. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you very much, sir. Now may I request Aditi ji Tatkare to offer vote of thanks on this occasion.
Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, all the industrial and mission leaders, along with all the representatives, honorable dignitaries and our friends from media for joining us. The event today and the key MOUs that have been signed today are a testament to the fact that even in these difficult times, the position of Maharashtra in terms of investment remains unparalleled, with strong business partners, both global and domestic, and a track record to envy for. With the newly launched Magnetic Maharashtra 2.0 reforms, Maharashtra continues to be truly magnetic. I again take this opportunity as a representative of Government of Maharashtra to thank and welcome global business leaders to join our state that is truly made for business. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.